Everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today's video, coming on this beautiful, well, my first day of vacation, is about Swiss Army backpacks and my strange affinity with a brand of pants that I really like a lot. And I tend to, buy too many of them. Anyway, I'll be right back with you in a minute. Welcome back, everybody. Today we're going to do some unopening of some boxes. I ordered a few items that have arrived, and we're going to talk about the Swiss Army Assault Pack. The Swiss Army Assault Pack, well, here we got some traffic coming by. The Swiss Army Assault Pack is a backpack that I think I've made a video about it already once, and but I'm going to cover a little bit more, and I have a brand new one now in stock that I'm selling on my website, along with two used ones, but they're really good backpacks. They're not bad at all. They're really very well made, very well put together, and yeah, so let me get it out for you and show it to you. Like I've told you before, I think I've done a video about this right here. You may be able to find it, but what this right here is basically just going over it again, a little quick review of the pack, how it's sort of put together, and its functionality. What you see right here is actually the pack plus basically, these are a couple of web pockets that the Swiss soldiers carry on their LBE or on their web belt. And what they, according to the Swiss website, these can also be attached, and I have attached them to the assault pack, so it's not bad. But what they normally carry in this right here is their cleaning kit for the weapon, along with their boot shining kit, which is sort of weird. I guess a few of the items they carry in here, maybe some, I don't know all because I didn't serve in the Swiss Army, and it has a bit of a tendency to be more of a, some elements of it has this basic training mentality. Those of you who attended basic training in the United States remember getting ready to go to the field with a very small Alice pack and the frame, and back in the day, this is back in the 80s, and they gave us the shelter half with the tent stakes, the cord, the cotton rope, and the sleeping pad, the foam pad, which we roll all that up together, and we place it on top of our Alice pack to do the march into the field. And inside of it, we didn't even have sleeping bags back then. We carried a blanket with us. I think that's what we carried, a blanket, and then we had water and this kind of stuff, along with the poor LBE that we had back then. But that was just for training. Once you got into your units, some people did carry that on, but I think most people changed the game. Depends on what kind of unit they were in. I was in units that jumped out of airplanes, so of course we got the larger Alice pack at the time, and you can see videos on that. And I'm currently retesting it as a civilian pack again. But the Swiss Army has gone through an evolution of packs, okay? And I'll do a video on the evolution of packs a little bit later on. I have most of them at home. One I don't have is the one between this one and their other mountain rucksack that they have. It's like an assault pack that's really reminds you of the British Army 58 gear, I think it's called, where they had this weird little pack that's sort of attached to their LBE. And but anyway, they no longer use that. They haven't used it for many years since this right here came out. This was still being used in training. I work near a training base, so I see the guys hiking around with this right here, doing their road marches with this right here set up on it. And I have seen them with these attached on the back also. So to get this unattached, and this has like I call it a Spanish system. It's a quick release system, and you can see it right here, these buckle system right here. So all you do is pop this off right here. This comes off. On the other side, it sort of does the same thing. It pops out. This comes out right here, and this slides out from inside of it, like it's right here. And then on the bottom, you have some loop system. Now this loop system right here, at the bottom of it, it's the same thing. You have this quick release system right here. You can pop out. One thing I like about this, which is not too bad, is that it is pretty quick, and you can do it with gloves on. And if it were to freeze, it will pop out also. So you can still, in very cold weather, you can access these quick, and you'll see this on Spanish gear from the 80s and stuff. Anyway, it pops out, and there you have it. you have this double pouch. It's not a bad idea, but it doesn't really set up very well. This is what the back of it looks like, you know. And yeah, so it's not a bad idea. I think it'd be much better to have just something, you know. Well, now we have the Molly system, which is, you know, which is a much better concept, even though it's a little bit heavier. Because this right here flopped around, I think, too much. I have packed it up a little bit, and it flopped around a little bit. On the outside of the pack right here, you have tight, you know, you have a lot of tight down straps, which works a lot. And you have opening loops here, this kind of stuff you can attach stuff to. And then you have more. Now there's no fast text that you can unclip this, which was sort of sad, but you can open them up like you see here, and you can, on the side they have these D-ring attaching straps right here. You can put, you know, it's the, you can put snap links and kind of stuff like that on, and you can run straps through it. It's not a bad idea, but I don't have anything. I can't figure out anything to put on there. On the other side, you have the same thing. On the bottom, you know, this is a pretty standard pack. They use, what they've done is they riveted to reinforce all of the attachments. So you have the box with the cross sewing with reinforced sewing, and then they riveted it. So this thing is going to be on there. Yeah, and this is just a waist strap with a metal bucket a buckle they put on there, and you just pop it open. Let's see what it looks like. You pop it open. Well, you actually, yeah, you pop it open like right here, and then this whole system slides out when it works. You got to hold it, and it slides out. So that's it. It's nothing crazy, but it actually works pretty well. It's not plastic. This right here is not going to break. That's for sure. Definitely made in the sense of a military item, you know. The inner part right here, which attaches your back, is pretty standard, you know, reinforced nylon backing right here. It's, you know, the pack is a rubberized material. Actually, it's quite water resistant. It's not waterproof, but water resistant. All reinforced, and in the back is more nylon. And then you have these shoulder straps with a cross chest strap right here. Now these attach to the bottom, which I just unstrapped right here. Actually, that was for the chest. It goes in the buckle here, and then it grasps on. You just pull it, and it holds on a position. And if you want to loosen it, you push the buckle, and it slides up. And then it has a chest. It's a little bit thin, I would say. They're not too thick right here. That limits how much weight you're going to carry. Also, because of that, you could use it a little bit wider. And I do see a lot of guys who tape on wider foam matting here. They'll tape it on, and there are also some companies that make a thing that slides up on this right here. Also, the top, you have more of this webbing, D-ring webbing system, and then you have a metal clip buckle at the very top. I think that's for attaching the helmet, so you can put the helmet off the back of it, because quite often they don't wear the helmet. Now, the flap system here is quite interesting. You have Fastex here, and it's a fold in half. So if you see it, it's actually twice as big. That's what you think. So it has two of these, which is actually not a bad idea. Now here, I guess you could attach something else if there were something that you could attach there. But when you're not using the full system, like I just did, you fold it in half, and then you just Fastex it into the top. And if it's quite a big, then it's the other way around, okay? Once you open it up at the top, you have a pretty standard setup here. You have another loop right here at the top right here, and then you have a pretty standard cinch system with a barrel lock and cord, and you can put it all down on itself, and then you have another barrel lock. This all goes on itself, and then there you go. Pretty simple pack, and it's what a pack should be, a salt pack. It shouldn't be overcomplicated. It should be pretty simple. What I like about this is there's not too many extra buzzers on it, and beeps and bells and whatever it does you call it, and it's pretty simple. It keeps it simple. Follows KISS. Keep it simple, stupid. It's got it's a top loader, very simple to get into. This pack is about 30 liters, okay? And you can, of course, make it even bigger, so you can carry another 10 liters on top of it if you were to need to. But anyway, that's the pretty standard issue Swiss assault pack. You'll see this more than anything else. Now, the Swiss Army is using in some units like the Grenadiers and some other units, the Special Forces, they're using other kit, other brands, which there's another big brand that they're using. I can never remember the name of it. I think it's Kersinger or something like that. But a lot of the guys complain about the quality of it. It is a bigger pack, it's got stuff, but the quality of it isn't very good. This pack right here, though, is a high quality pack. It's made to be issued and stay issued. Guys don't turn these in very, at all. I guess none of them are turning them in. There's a lot of them. You can find them on the market pretty easily, but they're quite used. Now, what I'm gonna do an unboxing today. I'm supposedly have ordered a brand new one, so but we'll talk about that in a minute. Anyway, this is it, the Swiss Army backpack. So be right back with you, and we'll talk about some other things coming up. So let's get into the second part of this video, and that's my infinity, that's my love, my obsession with a brand of clothing and pants that I really like a lot. I discovered them some years ago, and I still have my original pair. Matter of fact, I'm wearing a pair right now, and I have all of them. They're still in great condition. They still work fantastic. I have them in denim. I have them in a poly cotton. I have them in a stretch material. I have shorts. I even have them in camouflage. But I love them. And I just ordered a set in a little bit different cut, but in a different color, a color I never ever purchase when it comes to a lot of my clothing, because I just don't like wearing it that much. But I had to buy them. I needed some pants for work, and so I'm gonna try these out because they have plenty of pockets in them. Anyway, the brand I'm talking about is Helikon Tex, and the pants I'm talking about are they're well, let me see. I can never remember the name of these darn suckers, but here they are right here. Everybody knows them when they see them. They know the pockets on them, and they have this famous side pocket setup that you see here. And they write inside of them what they're called. I just never remember them. My memory's pretty bad. The only sad thing about them is the sizing. Now, these are called the Outdoor Tactical Pants, the SPOTP-NL. Okay, these are 96% nylon and 7% spandex. And man, these things work great. I love them. Matter of fact, like I said, I've got this spandex, the stretchy pair. I've got a pair of olive drab ones right here. I've got a pair of gray ones, shadow gray, which I'm wearing. And I've got the shorts in shadow gray and in coyote right here also. And the shorts, a little bit easier to explain and show you because the sunlight, they're a good cut. These are now you have two lengths. You have a longer length, which I mistakenly ordered, but they're okay. They're a little bit longer than I like. I like my shorts above the knee. These come just to the knee. I'm not too keen on that part, but they've served me well, and I've been pretty happy with them. I like the pocket layout on them. They have this zipper pocket. They have lots of pockets on them, but the side pocket right here, you have a zipper pocket right here, which you could get loads of stuff in. I mean, it's really comfortable. I usually carry my wallet, this kind of stuff inside of my cell phone on the other side. And then the side, you have it's the size of an M16 magazine pocket right here. I never use this pocket right here, but it's there if I need it. I can put a flashlight in there, or if I'm out to range, like that, I can throw some magazines in there. Now you also have a huge butt pocket right here. It's all mesh too. And then you have an inner pocket. You can stick a flashlight or a knife in there. Now what I do on the other side, it's at the exact same. On the other side also, you have a deep pocket here for your keys, kind of like that. And I just love these pants. I mean, these are shorts right here. I love them. They're really good. They have a Velcro front, which is actually quite good. There's I mean, I could replace the Velcro if I need to. The inside are completely meshed out for the pockets, that kind of like that. So they're quite comfortable, quite lightweight. Even though they're in this material, this is pretty much water resistant. And I've never gotten wet wearing these, and I wear them in the wintertime with just underwear and socks. I don't wear them with long underwear, this kind of stuff. And they work fantastic. I've never been cold in them, even sitting around standard. There's lots of pictures of me wearing them, lots of videos you'll see me wear them. But I like these outdoor. The thing is that I used to wear BDUs. When I started off 26 years ago, when I got into sales, this kind of stuff, and I got into the military sales, I was wearing BDUs because that's what we were selling and that's what was out there. And then Royal Robbins came along, and well, they'd been around already, and they had their famous pant, which in their catalog was called the 511 pant. Well, Royal Robbins, of course, pants was being used by the FBI and all the law enforcement agencies. So what they did, they split off, and 511 was born, and then you had the birth of the 511 brand. Okay, I do have some 511 at home. I do wear some 511. I wear their, I can't remember the name of them. It's a really lightweight pants they have. I have a pair of gray and a pair of brown ones. I do wear them outside quite often because they're lightweight. That's what I like about them. And they're a little bit baggy, so they're comfortable. But I like the stretch material. This right here, like I said, in the wintertime, this is fantastic. Now, I don't wear the pants so often in the summertime because, like I said, they're a little bit warm, but they're not bad. I mean, I live in the shorts primarily in the summertime. Now they have this polycotton, ripstop polycotton material, which it has stretch points on it. This is just on the butts right here. This is a pair of shorts right here. It's the same layout, okay, as the other shorts. It's just that they're a little bit longer in the length. I would like to have them a little, just below the pocket would be much better. And I've thought about just fixing that, you know, but I haven't taken the time to do it. It hasn't really affected me that much, but like I said, here you get a good idea of the pocket layout. This is in the Cry Precision camouflage. These are called the Urban Tactical, the UTS, Urban Tactical shorts, actually, yeah. And they have the flex points on them, and you'll see that across, you know, at the crotch area right here, and you'll see it across the back. So when you bend over, this room is taken up, you know, so it's actually pretty good. And they're super, I mean, they have an elastic waistband like all of them do. They have pretty large belt loops on them, and yeah, they're great. The only problem with this whole brand is the sizing. I mean, look, I have a 38-inch waist. It fluxes, but I have to have a 3XL pants. That really upsets me because I never wore 3XL in BDUs. The biggest I ever worn was an XL, and I'm slowly getting back into large. So, but these right here, the sizing, and I have them in the Greek camouflage also. I picked these up last summer before I did a week outdoors. I said I wanted to have a couple extra shorts on me, and I wore them for hiking, and they were fantastic. I don't mind the camouflage too much. I don't wear it too often, camouflage stuff, but that's it. Now, on the other side of all that, I put these aside. I also have the Helikon Tex. Now these are the poly ripstop pants right here. And the problem I have a lot of pants, because I have quite big quadriceps and a big bootay, is that and big calves actually, is that fitting in them and being so tight when I bend over this kind of stuff. These are here actually not too bad. They are a little bit tight. They don't stretch, but the layout is the same as the other ones, as the other pants are, which are quite good, and that makes me happy. I like the layout of these right here. They have reinforced knees on them. These are here also, and they're quite good pants. They look very nice actually also. Now these are called the Urban Tactical Pants, UTPs, and this is in the PR. This is the and this is a regular. It's funny because it's a 38 by 32 length, which is spot on. But it's a triple XL. So you got to be very careful when you're purchasing pants from Helikon Tex or any European company because their sizing is different from American sizing. So you really need to pay attention to the size for the U.S. sizing, okay? And sometimes you have to go a bit bigger, and I'll talk to you about that also. I have a big problem with shirts also. And these are the same, but in khaki, okay? I have a pair of khaki ones also. Now, what I did is I actually went out and got myself a pair of their denim jeans. I wear these quite often, and these are really comfortable stretch denim pants. The layout is a bit more professional. You have a pocket right here on the side. Let's open them up right here. You have a magazine pocket right here in the back. There's a back pocket, the magazine pocket, another additional magazine pocket right here on the side, and then you have the main pocket right here. And this is the same on both sides, okay? The layout is, okay? It's got, but except on the right-hand side, you also have like the traditional watch pocket or change pocket that you'll see on Levi's or any other jeans, that kind of stuff. These are called the Gray Man Tactical Pants. And I definitely like these right here. And these are also, they say they're designed in Poland, but they're not made in Poland. I don't know where they're produced at, probably in China, something like that. But they did a pretty good job with them. The color's pretty good. Now, I wear the 511 denim pants also, and these work really well with them, actually. So these are actually quite good. This one, there are 3 cars from 3 different companies here, including mine, and we're all blue. I thought that was funny. And all the same, pretty much the same shade of blue almost. Except mine's a Ford and mine's a Volkswagen, and that's an Audi, I believe. Yeah, or something. I can't remember, can't see where that is. It's sort of funny. Anyway, another thing that I have from them, I do wear some of their socks, which are quite good. They're merino socks. And but I also I bought this t-shirt from them, and this is a gray, this is a stretchy material. It has a little bit of Velcro on the side, little pockets here on the side. That's the least important thing. I just wanted some lightweight t-shirt for hiking. The only problem is that the arms, the sleeves are so big. The arms are so big. I mean, I need to hit the gym and do some Arnold Schwarzenegger stuff to get my arms to where this fits a little bit more properly. Their sizing on their arms a little bit off for a stretch shirt, but it's a very comfortable shirt. It wicks and dries very, very quickly, so I could recommend it. But the pants are really what I like the most, and because of that, I've decided to order a pair in black, which arrived this morning. I haven't opened them up yet, but they're in the cut of the Gray Man jeans. So be right back with you in a second, and we'll talk more about that. Back with you again, and they arrived this morning, and here they are. I'm going to open this up the best way possible, not cutting myself. Well, I don't have to do much. It just pops right off, and here we go. Yes. Bonjour. So these are the Gray Man. Well, they're not called the Gray Man. I think they're combat tactical pants. And this is Versus Stretch, so it's a lighter material. Now I have a pair of shorts in khaki with this material. It's like a really super lightweight, stretchy material, and I like those shorts. The only problem is I wore them for a whole week straight when I was out camping and stuff last summer, and they caught the dickens when it came to getting dirty. I mean, I would wipe my, you put your hands, that dirty hands on your thighs, and then that just basically changed the color. So they're a little darker in the front. But I love those, and the cut is exactly what I like in a cut for a pair of shorts. They're the same as the gray and the other ones. Now those are slowly in my repertoire. They're slowly changing the pants that I buy. So these are going to be the first pair of full pants that I bought in this material. And so this is how they come. That's what they look like right here from Helikon Tex, brand new. Yeah. Thank me for my order, this kind of stuff. Orders from a company called Tax Store here in Switzerland, but they're an Austrian company. They have almost no stock. So what they do is they say 3 to 4 days on their website, and then it takes 10 days to get it. But what they did do is I messed up on my size, and I sent them an email the same day after I made the order. They changed it, which was nice. I didn't have to cancel the order because I had to do that one time with them. Cancel the order and then reorder everything, which was a bit of a pain in the butt. Because you can lose customers that way. People just don't, and I'm one of those too. I don't have to remake an order. But they were really nice enough, and they changed the order for me to a 3XL, because like I said, I remember I made the order, then got home and realized, oh, wrong size. I couldn't never remember if I'm 2XL, 3XL, but these right here says 40 to 32. So the sizing has already changed between those and here. So these are actually a bigger pants. So, maybe I've moved down to a 2XL. I'd be really happy if I have, but these right here, I need them for work. So I need them soon, because where I work, we have to wear black. And so anyway, let's get these open, get an idea of how they look and feel, and then get a look of, trying them on maybe. Let's see. I'm not here in the middle. I'm actually not in, I'm sort of like in public, out of public, so people keep showing up. So I can't just take my britches off like that. Man, one thing I can tell you right now, they're super light. The material is super thin and light, stretchy. I love that about them. Really comfortable touching them. The black is black. Of course, like I said, I'm not keen on black, but yeah, got lots of little stickers on them. Here's the sticker right here on the side of them. Now, if I'd have known that if they'd have put it clearly on their website that this was a 40-32. I may have, if the double X was a 38-32, I probably would have gotten a double XL instead of the triple XL. So we'll have to see. I mean, you can never tell with these companies. So it's a YKK zippers, Versastrex, 4-way elastic, so it stretches in all directions actually. It's called the Covert Tactical Pants from Helikon Tex. This is sort of their urban line of clothing right here. First glance, they look good. They've updated their Velcro here. They've added a little tab here so you can get in and out of these much quicker. The other ones, you're actually grabbing the nylon here. This right here has a little small tab on it, which is actually quite nice. The belt loops are thinner, and they've doubled them up right here on the side, in the front and the back. They've got them all over. The stretchy part of the elastic on the inside is actually quite nice. Feels pretty interesting. Something else they have 2 inner pockets right here. And I guess what these are magazine pockets. You can slide magazines inside your waistband into this right here. Maybe a magazine, weapons magazine, or for a pistol, or flashlights like that. So that's quite interesting. You could probably also get some change in there, or your keys, or whatever you might need. As I look around, they have the same thing on the back also. They have an M16 size style magazine pouch that's also on the inside of the waistband. Interesting. Don't know if I'll ever need that. I don't run around with M16 mags on me all the time. The back pocket, the nice pretty standard back pocket with the side pocket, size of for a magazine, for an AR, and then a very deep front pocket here. And then that's the left hand side. The right hand side, same thing. Okay, actually it's not bad at all. I'm actually pretty impressed so far with that. They look quite nice. Like I said, I'll have to try them on and get an idea of how that'll look. Interesting, very interesting. Well, before I go that depth trying them on, I'm gonna put them back away. I have to try them on at the house and then go from there, and then make a second little video of me trying them on or something. I don't know. Like I said, out here in the middle of, it's sort of a bit public, but at the same time, I'm not public. I don't want to get caught with my britches down out here. Could be embarrassing. Anyway, so that's my take on the Helikon Tex pants and trousers and shorts, and some of their gear. Their gear is actually pretty decent stuff, pretty well designed. A lot of it is, their backpacks are actually pretty good backpacks. I like their gear. The color schemes are actually quite nice. They go from camouflages to some really good urban type, outdoorsy type color stuff. And the stuff, it works pretty well. Their problem that they do have in their shirts, their sizing for their shirts, this is a Columbia shirt I got used at that I wear a lot in the outdoors because of the color. I got it used at a secondhand shop for $4, and I've had it for over 5-6 years. This shirt right here, and it still fits. It's quite big though. It's a big cut, roomy cut. You know, it's not the urban cut. It's more of the outdoor cut, but it serves me well, and I like it. So I like that bit more cut. I don't mind it being a little bit closer to the body, but not too tight. And their clothes, their shirts and jackets seem to be a bit missized and also undercut, I would say. They're not as roomy as they could be. I do have in my truck a Helikon Tex, I think it's called the PCU, no, PC. Anyway, it's their level 7 winter jacket with the built-in hood, the hood in the collar. That sucker is warm. It's a very warm jacket. It's water resistant, and it definitely a good cut. But the sleeves are a little bit long from what I like, but it's not too bad. The reason why I do it is because I guess they expect guys to have, you know, my size. I'm 6 foot tall with wide shoulders and sort of decent sized arm and chest to have to, you know, fit into these things. You know, you have to fit into something for someone even taller than you, almost 2 meters tall. But it actually fits quite good. I like the length of it because it's a little bit longer. Because of that, it goes a little bit over my butt, so it protects me more there. And it's quite a good jacket. I keep it in my truck because if I ever need it in the wintertime, it's there, actually, because it's water resistant. It's a gray. I got it also in a shadow gray. I tend to like the gray, but I mix and match a lot of stuff. Anyway, so we're going to go to the next thing that arrived today, and that's this backpack that I ordered. And it's a brand new one. Normally I got it from a guy on Facebook Marketplace, and very quick. Matter of fact, I think it was yesterday that, or yeah, maybe the day before yesterday, that I actually contacted him. We negotiated the price. The way it worked out is that instead of me paying for the shipping, he included it into the total price. And no letter. Here it is. Now it's supposed to be brand new, but it's not brand new. It's used. It's basically what I already have. So I'm a little bit unhappy with that idea, but it's actually not. It's worth every bit of. These packs are worth more than what you'll see. Now on my website, I have them for 45 francs. I paid pretty much that for this pack right here. So what I may end up doing is hanging on to one of them for myself to use, or we'll see. But it's the same pack that I already have. So you've just got a review of that one already. So a little bit of a letdown, and because it claimed to be a brand new pack, not brand new whatsoever, especially when you got the guy's name on it, you know. So that's a little bit of a, yeah. But it's actually a little bit better condition than the other one, I would say. You can tell it's a little bit newer, but it's not brand new. Anyway, it is what it is, huh? Listen, I want to thank you all for coming to the channel, watch these videos today. If you have any comments, please leave them down below. If you have any questions, leave them down below also. I'm going to try to put out several more videos this week. This one may end up becoming a part 1 and part 2 because there's just so much to it. But again, thank you for coming. Please give me a thumbs up, follow my channel, subscribe to the channel, and check out our website, Helvetiabuschcraft.ch. And like I said, leave your comments, share this channel. Let's get the word out there, and so I can get, you know, I'm trying to get more of the word out there, but also get more subscriptions and more views, this kind of stuff. I really want to try to grow the channel, and so it took me a while to think that, well, I'm just making videos just to make videos, what I am. But at the same time, I do want to see some growth, some progression, and I appreciate all of your support, and I want to thank all of you for coming to my channel. And like I said, if you have any requests, drop me a line below and let me know, and I'll try to make it happen. Anyway, you guys take care of yourselves, have a blessed day, and enjoy the weather. It's really nice today. Take care. Goodbye.